Hello, witchy people. I'm not moving a lot at the moment. I took a tumble down the stairs last night and spent the greater part of the day in hospital waiting to see if I'd broken a hip. Talk about making an old woman feel older. I really did feel very, 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 very old. But I have not broken my hip. I just got severe bruising. And, silly me. I shouldn't have been carrying the cat downstairs. Oh, poor Coco. I was carrying her in my arms, promising her treats. And halfway down the stairs, instead of tumbling forward, thank goodness, I just had a blackout and went straight back onto my back and then bang, 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 bang down the stairs. Coco's fine. However, every time someone mentions the word treats to her, she just runs. So poor little Coco Bean, but she's okay. She wasn't hurt. Just me that got hurt. Anyway, a couple of updates. I have been doing some more on the little cabinet, which is, it's just there behind all the mess. It's there. This is just all my clay stuff that it has to be up here because at the moment I can't bend down. Usually it's stacked up on the floor, nice and neatly, and I'm not allowed to lift anything. I'm not allowed to carry anything. I shouldn't even be sat here. I should be in bed. So I just saw something with my address on it. Never mind. I'll hide it with my head. So I have done a few things. I know I did Wing of Bat. I'm going to kind of make this into a did you know what Wing of Bat is? Well, it's not actually supposed to be Wing of Bat. The old rhyme was Wool of Bat and Eye of Newt. And Wool of Bat is actually holly. Holly leaves are Wool of Bat. And Eye of Newt is mustard seeds, particularly black mustard seeds. Well, I've done the Eye of Newt and I've done Wing of Bat, and I did Cat's Whiskers. And what else did I do? A Shrunken Head, Chicken's Feet, and then I've also done some, wormies. I've done lots and lots of wormies. I didn't do a tutorial on those because, it's easy. You just roll out a bit of clay and put grooves in it. That's it. I also did rat's tails, which I have to, they've been finished being painting, but they have to have a little bit of fur put on the end. The light's terrible, you can't see, but they're really carefully and intricately marked and painted, and they're going to look quite good in the cabinet. So anyway, I've had to write things down because the painkillers I'm on are brilliant. Can't remember anything. Okay, so Eye of Newt, mustard seeds. Wool of Bat was holly leaves. Now, Toe of Frog is another one, and it's something that you don't come across very often. You find like Adder's Tongue is, I think it's violet, and things like that. Toe of Frog was buttercups, particularly marsh buttercups, but people tend to say it's just buttercups now, but way back, it was marsh buttercups. So Tongue of a Dog, that's an easy one. That's the hound's tongue, and that's a type of solid leafed fern. Adder's Fork was Adder's Tongue, and Blind Worm. Now, blind worms are actually a real worm, and they were supposed these tiny, tiny little worms, and they were supposedly venomous. So there you go. The tooth or the teeth of most things were actually pine cones. You used to take the little separate bits of the pine cones off, and that was the teeth of something. So there you go. I am getting quite far on the cabinet. My next job, after I have to gloss my my wormies. I used to have a phobia about worms. I don't anymore. My phobia of slugs and snails kind of took over. Yeah, so I have to gloss my worms and put a little bit of fur on the end of the rat's tails, just a little bit on the end. And I really wish you could see the detail in these. I was quite pleased with them. My daughter won't even look at them. I did do a tutorial on the chicken feet. Yes, I did. I think they were my favourites. Anyway, see, I've got to do that, and then I'm going to do like a faux spell book, and I'm writing out some kind of jokey sort of spells. So one of the spells I've got written down somewhere else, but so things like mermaid scales and scary tales of ghouls and goblins and witches. But the other one was the cat's whiskers, because I've got cat's whiskers in there. The cat's whiskers, pus from blisters, the bee's knees with knots from gnarly trees. And that's going to be one of the spells in the spell book. I just thought it was funny. Like I said, I'm taking this very light-heartedly, and if that offends anyone, I apologise. I'm not doing it to offend, obviously. You know, that's like me being a natural blonde before my hair was grey and then dyed, saying that, you know, all blondes are dumb. You know, being a blonde myself, I'm not saying that witchcraft in any way should be taken as a joke. I'm just doing this light-heartedly for a bit of fun and a bit of light relief, because to be honest, I needed it, and now I need it even more because I'm just in pain. Which is why I look like this. I've got my pajamas on. Since when do I wear grey? Yes, so I've had a quick chat with well, I sent a message and she beautifully sent one back. It was a really lovely message. Yeah, I sent a message to Drew. I might have a few ideas about this Etsy price hike problem, but it's getting it sorted. I'm not too sure how I'm going to run with this. Like I say, I'm an old lady with a few problems up here. No. Okay, yeah, there are a few problems up there. But yeah, I will see over the next couple of months if I can organise something, because although with this sale going on and I have lowered my prices, I have got, I think I've done 1, 2, 3 in the past month. I think I've done 5 sales well, it's been about 3 weeks. I've done 5 sales, which is actually quite a lot for me. But you know, I mean, it's a sale, so people tend to be buying a bit more. However, it's still not looking good, and I do believe that this new monthly payment tier system that they're putting in place, like I said, it's not a level playing field anymore. As of July the 16th, or whenever it is they're bringing in, all the extra apps or whatever it is that you get if you pay a monthly fee, like I said, it's going to be unfair for the small sellers, and I think Etsy are making a huge mistake. There are a couple of other things that I found out. One of them is called, I think it's called eAltBay, which is basically what it says. It's an alternative to eBay, and that is apparently very inexpensive. But the one I discussed with Drew is setting up a Facebook store and basically having it's an Etsy sellers store, and it's a backup for your Etsy, and each seller will have their own album, like photograph album, where they list everything. That they'll basically say who they are, where they ship to, and what their prices of the goods are in the listings. They each have their own album to list a photograph of what it is and to sell it. And then for postage prices, you talk between seller and buyer. So you messenger each other to work out details of postage. And you know, obviously in your listing you'll have your name, where you're from, and where you are prepared to ship to. So that's an idea, but like I said, it's going to take a while to get that even halfway sorted. It's a lot to take on board, really, at the moment. But if I'm going to be laid up for a few weeks, I may have nothing else to do other than gloss my little wormies. and put hair on my rat's tails. This is an odd conversation. Anyway, I'm rambling. I am going to try and entice my puddy cat, Coco Bean, back inside. How I'm going to do that without using the word treats, I don't know. And then I'm going to take some painkillers and lay down. Thank you for watching, witchy people. Bye for now.